Good evening, everybody. Happy Saturday night. We got a Mr. Z selection here tonight. We're going to go to the Greek Grill, Mediterranean Grill. We walked by this, so this will be interesting to see what they have.
Yeah,
so,
kind of struck our fancy last night.
Yeah, we talked about going in here, so, well, let's go on in and scope it out. There's not a lot of parking out here,
No,
that's for sure.
Kind of get here early, that's my thought.
But it seems like it's a pretty popular place.
Yeah.
People taking carry out for delivery. So let's see what we got. Yes. Chicken souvlaki, pie, garlic souvlaki, gyro, falafel, gyros. Great Greek rice bowl. Quite a menu up here. No. Yeah, I need it. About 10 minutes. I need it. Pretty good menu. I got the steak tenderloin souvlaki, which is like a skewer with the steak on it here, so, and some fries. So I think it's pretty, but it's a help yourself drink. So I think it's like $34 or something for two of us. I think that's going to be all right. Maybe I'll have a little room for baklava after. What did you end up getting?
Great gyro.
The Greek gyro,
Yeah.
and fries.
And fries, yes. And a Dr. Pepper.
Awesome.
What
Good
did
deal.
you get?
I got the beef tenderloin souvlaki, which is like a shish kebab deal, so about as Mediterranean as you can get. So I'm excited. We'll see what comes out. We kind of have the same situation going on. I think we're coming out now. I think they have so much stuff going out the door that they can kind of get lost in the sauce here. Here we go. Here you go.
Thank you so much.
Here it is. We'll show you what we got here. It does look pretty good. They had so much stuff going out the door here. It's that the kitchen is just overworked. And what do you got?
The big gyro.
Greek gyro
Yeah.
there, and you got the fries. Yeah. We'll do it up. Try some of the beef and probably the best thing to do is just like to get it off the stick. Good taste, a good flavor. Bit of Greek seasoning on there, a little bit of dill. Good flavor. Gave us a little bit of bread too. It's like a little bit of a pita bread. And the fries, so it's pretty good. Mr. Z, how about you over there with your... Pretty good? I said the kitchen just gets overwhelmed. There's so much stuff going out the door on delivery. But time to hit the table, it's pretty good. We'll see you outside. We'll do a review. Our ice cream souvlaki.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Looks like you guys have more help with that.
Yeah, we usually it's busy at night. It's usually in the morning.
So we came at the right time, right?
Yeah. Did we come at the right time?
No, because usually it's not that busy then.
Oh, yeah, here we go. We got the souvlaki ice cream, which is very unusual here. So why don't you give that a try and see what you think of that, the bite of that. Usually have dessert, but I've been in an ice cream phase lately.
Oh, it's good. Come on, decent.
Yeah, it's got this souvlaki built right into it, I think so.
It's rich.
Yeah, well, I figured it was going to be rich.
It's really rich.
You can see the honey in there and everything. What do you think? It's got good taste?
It's really good.
Okay, great.
I don't think these are great. They just bounce around and probably hit the back of the nuts.
Definitely souvlaki, and it's interesting the way they work they worked it right into the ice cream, which is pretty unusual. I mean, you're not going to find this in 31 flavors, I don't think, so it's pretty good. Review time on the Great Greek Mediterranean Grill, and I'm going to let you go first, Mr. Z, because I'm going to need a little bit of time tonight. So.
All right, so yeah, we were walking by here last night, and I kind of liked the place. We talked about coming here, and decided to do it. So we pulled the trigger, got over here, and I was not disappointed. How about you? I mean, there's some issues, but
it's
overall,
lumpy. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
I think the
food first. Yeah.
was a good issue. I'm going to let you go first, though. To talk about food and service, anything they could do to improve, and then give an overall rating. Let's talk about the meal that you had.
Debrief. So yeah, I had the
Gyro,
the
right?
big gyro. Everybody says it differently. But you know what I'm saying.
Gyro,
It was the big one. It was
gyro.
beautiful. Yeah. It was beautiful. Wasn't lacking in sauce, onions. Everything was beautiful. French fries were awesome. It was a different. I've never seen fries like that. The sauce was awesome.
Okay. Yeah, the fries were good. They were like a seasoned.
Yeah,
They were like a
nice. Now the service was okay. You had to go up and order, so that's not a big deal. But the issue, like we were having, I'm sure she's going to address it, is it took a long time, only because there seems to be a mismanagement of priorities. A lot of food was going out, so they're being kind of committed to doing the outgoing, and they only have so many people. It's not a big place. But other than that, I think it was worth the wait myself. It was really good.
So what would you give? What could they do to improve it?
Increase the staff.
And what would you rate it overall?
Overall, I'm going to break it down into the food was at least a good 8. The rest of everything else was about a 7, maybe a 6.
So like a 7.5.
Yeah, I'm going to average that in.
I mean, I'd probably give it a 7.5 too.
Yeah.
Attitude was decent in there, which covers a lot of problems. If attitude is okay,
they were trying.
we're all
You
going
could
to be
tell
okay.
they were working.
Yeah,
It's not like that one place where everybody was just standing around.
No,
They were all busy like ants. So.
Here I go, and wind me up like a doll, because here I go. I had no issue with the food. I had the souvlaki, which was good, which is just like shish kebabs there, and it was fine. I didn't have any problem with that. It had some nice Greeks. It had some nice spicing on it. It was very good. The meat was tender. The fries were really nice. You could have gotten rice if you wanted to, but it was really good. And they gave you a little bit of like pita bread too on the side of it. So I thought it was. I thought the food part was good. Big problem I have has been a big developing problem over a course of several years, and that is when you're trying to weave in Grubhub and Postmates and delivery orders with people that are dining in the restaurant. Now, I suddenly had a realization this evening that there's probably going to be coming a time where there's only going to be kitchens that are open and people are going to have kitchen space, and you're not going to have a seating or eating area. It's just everything is going to go to your home. Eventually, I can see a day where, because of costs and things like that, labor and busing tables and having to deal with people in a place like this is not fine dining. Here it's ethnic dining.
It's kind of like a cafeteria style.
But I can really see a day where it's just like everything is now carry out. Either pick it up or we're going to deliver to you. We don't have any in dining facility anymore. That means that it's going to be a lot less labor in terms of running a restaurant. There's going to be less problem interlacing carry-out or delivery food with people suffer that are eating in restaurant. And I've noticed this trend over the last couple of years. Everything is geared, huge quantities going out the door. It's almost like the people that are sitting there waiting are the lowest priority because drivers are coming in and they're just kind of standing there like, where's the food?
They have more orders going out than are coming in for the sit down.
Yeah, so
that's where their money's at.
So I can just kind of see, hey, you know what? We don't need all this square footage. We just need enough to have a kitchen someplace, and everything's carry-out. You want to come up to the little window and pick up your carry-out, or we'll have the Grubhub and the Postmates will deliver to you. So this problem is just not enough people. The kitchen is just swamped back there. These guys are almost slamming into each other, trying to run around and get stuff done. But they're keeping their cool.
They did a good job. I mean, for what they're dealing with.
They're keeping their cool.
Yeah.
But I understand why kitchen burnout can be high because
it's hot back there.
You're not only serving the people in the restaurant, you're also serving the other 30, 40 diners that you don't see. They're
ordering,
having food delivered to them, and it puts a lot of stress on a kitchen traditionally that was used to just feeding the people that come into the restaurant.
Yeah.
And maybe a little Italians would have carry out with pizza and subs and stuff like that. So I guess I give it about a 7.5 too. I think like anything else, they're suffering with the staff in there. Let's talk about a surprise. I might have called it souvlaki ice cream. The baklava ice cream was good. It was innovative. I like that. So let's get some stars.
Nice chunks of the baklava in there.
Yeah, they busted up the baklava and they put it right in ice cream, which is really good. I like stuff that people are, where else are you going to get baklava ice cream? So if you can get it, get it. So we're down on between Gaz Avenue and I guess this is Main Street here. We're on Main and between Gaz and First Street here. So it's I think it's worth seeing, but just to understand, you're going to have to be patient and.
It didn't take that long, but just it felt long because we was really hungry. I know I was.
But I can tell when we're lost in the order flow, sudden realization, they don't got their food yet. They're kind of scrambling around and stuff. So like people with numbers after us are already eating it. We're still sitting and stuff. Anyway, guys, that's what makes food reviews interesting on the road. So come down and check it out yourself. The Great Greek Mediterranean Grill down here. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe and hit the bell for all notifications, or Mr. Z is going to come to your house and wonder why. So thanks again for watching, everybody. Another restaurant review on the road. Check out the playlist down below. On the road or at home, it's got to be well over 250, 300 reviews starting in November of 2015. Check them out. A lot of history there. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Mr. Z.
You're welcome.